Hey dude, it's Mr. Wickle here, bringing you the result of your choice Wednesday from last week. You chose, and this time around you chose X-Ray, aka Hospital Massacre from 1981. Now this is one I remember as being really weird and bizarre, and I remember it being that. And when I watched it again recently to review this for this video, it is as just bizarre as I remember. I mean, it tells the story of Barbie Benton, who's an ex-Playboy model, and she stars in this, and she goes into hospital for a routine examination. But while this is going on, a serial killer, a masked serial killer, is going around killing anyone who's associated with examination or treatment. But is there a connection between her and this serial killer? That's what you're going to have to find out yourself, because that's as far as I'm going to go with the plot, because I don't want to really give too much away, because it is one of them, it's what it is. And like I said, it is one of these strange, bizarre, early 80s slashers. I mean, for beginning with the characters, I mean, some of them behave in such ridiculous, bizarre ways. They seem to be more like acting like mental patients on a mental ward, where you think this should be based more on. I mean, there is, and it is. Let me go tell you more about the kills and things like that. There are some imaginative death scenes in these, and these scenes will certainly be memorable for you, because they do stick out. I mean, it's not over the top, terribly gory, or in fact, I mean, there's certain scenes, murder scenes, where it all cuts away, and it's left up to you to think what's going on as well, which wasn't too bad. Another thing about this film, I don't know what it is about hospital horror films, but it always seems to be filmed where there's not very many people in here, and it always seems to be dark corridors and corners, and things like that. I mean, and it makes it like, just to make it more creepy and things like that, but it doesn't really come off as well. I mean, and like you got Halloween 2, where things like this, it's exactly the same sort of thing, dark corners, dark corridors, not too many people in that sort of hospital themselves, but Halloween 2 is a totally different league. It's a great film. I mean, it has got the score in this is pretty cool as well. That's one of the good things as well. And more than anything, I think more people wanted to see Barbara Benton being naked throughout the film with her examinations, and that was more of a sort of what they was aiming for, to get people into this film, you can see. So if you want something that was just like a bit of fun, you know, you've got your sort of kills that you really want, and I do like the kills in this, and like I said, I would have liked it to be a bit more gory in my eyes, just because that's my sort of taste. But if you want something from the early 80s, which is kind of like just like out there, a bit bizarre, you know, not too, you know, intense or anything like that, just a bit of fun, go and check out this movie. If I was to give it a score out of 5, I would have to give it like a 3.5 maybe 3.5 in between that. Yeah, it's not the greatest, but you will have fun with it. If you've seen it, let me know in the comments underneath, and like always, I'll catch you later dudes.